When we first opened, old was in fashion, and all young people right across the board, everybody was decorating in an old style. Over the last, particularly the last 10 years, when the white minimalistic look has been in fashion, obviously you haven't had everybody buying for housing. It's only been the true people that really have a love of old.
Over 26 years ago, Sandy and I drove past these rented premises and thought, one day we could probably open an antique centre there. The rest is history.
Sandy had the idea of starting the Ringwood Antique Market and said right from the start, I want you to come in on it with me. We both kind of gravitated towards old stuff because we didn't really particularly grow up with it. It's just sort of that thrill of the find and getting bits cheap. The shop is like a little rabbit warren. People that come into a shop like this come in for a leisurely browse. They're not usually stressed, they're not rushed, because it is a shop that you've got to just come in and browse and see if something jumps at you. The shop's been an extremely social place for all of us as well. There's always crew up there and action going on. I'll definitely miss that side of it. I think our shop's been lucky in that we've been a really good bunch of friends.
I'd just like to thank all the customers over the years. It's a really difficult industry these days to stay afloat in, and because of people like you that have kept us here all this time.
A lot of the customers over the years have become personal friends as well, and certainly some of the older customers I felt really sad to say goodbye to. Like, we have one old fellow, Bernard, that comes in. He's in his early 90s. He comes up every Thursday. It's his social outing. He's just a delightful gentleman. I feel sad I'll probably never see old Bernard again unless I happen to run into him in the street. He was crying when he left the shop. Some people struggle with change more.
I don't think I ever made the transformation from customer to stallholder because I ended up always being a better customer than a stallholder. I was pretty crap at it.
It hasn't been just a business for us, it's been a way of life. We've shared our passion with everyone else here as well. We all enjoy the same thing. Thank you all, and we are really honestly going to miss every one of you.
No bullshit about Ken. I've got a great working relationship with him as well, and he's been 100% involved in the shop too.
Firstly, our original stallholders who've really gone the whole distance. There's not many of you now.
Sandy and I are very alike. She's very ruthless. If either one of us is doing the slightest thing that annoys the other one, even slightly bugs you, we have no manners with each other, so we'll just be immediately like, what are you doing that for? That's stupid, what are you doing that for? And so it's dealt with on the spot. We never harbour a resentment.
And really, we come to Jenny. You've worked, you've helped me, you've supported me every day.
Because I love you.
You come in pretty much every day and tidy everyone's stalls. I mean, not just for me, really. She's worked for everyone that ever had a stall here. She's been the policewoman of the kitchen.
Yeah, the Gestapo of the shop.
And really, I'm eternally grateful for everything that you've done.
It's been a pleasure.
So you get a pretty cool present. And to everyone else, all the customers that have been so special, all of you. Past store holders, we will miss you all, but we'll always remember you, and we wish you all the best. That's it. Let's drink.
Some of the stall holders will just completely stop. I think it will really impact on quite a few stall holders. There's several up there that I know are horribly upset, and I think it will leave a huge hole in their lives. Huge.
I would just like to thank Sandy and Ken so much for helping me through possibly the worst period of my life in giving me a stall. They were like an extended family to me. And I will really miss them both, and the shop.
Oh, you've got something to say. Oh my God.
I just want to say that Sandy, as the owner of the business, has given all the stall holders and the customers 26 years of unprecedented loyalty, honesty, integrity. We couldn't have had a better person running the shop, and you have been absolutely faultless. You deserve 100% credit.
Oh, thanks. Okay, that's it. You can relax now.
What's this, Kenny?
You want to unwrap it?
Yeah.
I'll get some scissors.
Yeah, of course I do.
Well said, Jenny. That was lovely. That was a really nice speech. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
No, no, it's
We have become quite a unified little group. You know, it's been fun. All of us that love antiques over the years have loved seeing what everyone else is unpacking and putting in and what they've got. And no, Gilly, you're upset because you love us in our little shop. Oh, oh.
Bye-bye.
See you, doll. See you later. It's been a treat.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll probably see you around the area anyway. The inaugural close sign.
sad day, but off we go.
Off we go.
I know I'll still trade somewhere else. I love selling. I like buying and selling. It's the ultimate recycling. Everything's secondhand, pre-existing. It will always hold its value enough that no one's ever going to chop up that whatnot, whereas a 20-year-old IKEA piece will get chopped up, not worth nothing in 20, 30 years, daggy dated, tip it.
25.15. Good on you, Val. Good buying again, Dale. Nice big lot.
It's the end of an era, so to speak. But on with the new.